We live in the world with a lot of problems, but today we will talking of a problem very old. This problem is inequality between races and anti-racist movements. Start we will talking about the slavery that that is one of the main generator of racial prejudice that we live today. That two girl that somebody more short than other or that some cases matter than other start in Europe. After a long time of the slavery, the black came to live free, walked out, and put up with our lovely of life they had. But I today there are bands this spirit yet today is people that just have different colors feel that be better than others.
The Black Panther here a political group that emerged in Oakland, California. They advocate black eminence and the right of self-defense in the United States. This group emerged in the context of the civil rights movements of the parts of American societies and was very much persecuted by the governments of the country. What are your goals? 1. We want freedom. We want power to determine the fate of our black community. 2. We want full employment for our people. 3. We want an end to the robbery of whites capitalists against the black community. 4. We want decent housing to house human beings. 5. We want decent education for our people and education that exposing the true nature of the decay of American society. We want to be taught of truth, history, and our role in today's society. Origin of the Black Panther movements. The Black Panther movements emerged in the 16th 1960, just as the Black People Civil Rights movement of the NC peak. This movement was as response by the black population of the USA against and segregation and racism and hesitation in the country. One of its precursors was Pink Parks, a black woman who refused to give her hair place to white person in Alabama. And of the Black Panthers movements. The Black Panthers, like most of the black and progressive platform movements in the United States, were harshly persecuted by the governments of the country. The party is brutally repressed by the FBI, which included it in programs designated to sabotage it and awake social transformation movements in the United States. Dozens of the members of the Black Panthers surged for the violence and ended up killed by police action.
Zumbi of Palmares, Riso was a Brazilian quilombola leader Zumbi assumed the leadership of the Quilombo in 1678 and hesitated for 20 years against the attacks of the Portuguese. He was killed after his rival was denunciated on November 20, 1695. Zumbi is currently one of the great symbols of the struggle of blacks and Africans against slavery in Brazil. His memory is also used today as a symbol of the strength of black races present in Brazilian society.
Black Lives Matter movement, which in Portuguese meant Black Vidas Negras importam. This movement was populated in 2020 with the death of the black man was named George Floyd. This movement is to show that all the lives matter. Some people have in their mind that black people are inferior class, that white people are people's the famous racists. This movement is a form of the protest in all injustice mourning black people. Protests usually occur with letters broken in the street and talking about. As in demonstration, are always some who ends up going to the other way, that is, the side of vandalism, or that end up hurting like people who seek the justice for the innocents.
Nelson Mandela. Mandela was a great activist and politician in South Africa. He founded the Youth League of the African National Congress, CNA, in 1944, which fights against the racist apartheid regime, which used to blame for the segregation of the black and the white population. In 1952, we led the campaign of civil disobedience to apartheid. Youth for that reason was arrested in 1964 and sentenced to life imprisonment. During his time in prison, Mandela was developing strategy. He studied Africans, understand how politicians vote about it. With the progression of the population in 1990, he was released and with all the study credit in prison that helped him to become an important figure in the struggle for national conciliation, so that there no war in South Africa. In 1991, it abolished the segregation of the black and the white population. After that, they took over the apprenticeship of the ANC and negotiated with President Frederick Clark. Mandela became the first black president in South African history in 1994, and ultra last day he fought for women's rights.
Martin was a Baptist pastor and one of the main black leaders against radical discrimination in the United States. He demanded decent wages and more jobs for the black population In addition, he also defended women's rights and was against the Vietnam War. Among the demonstrations that Martin Luther King made, the most famous and important was the March on Washington in 1963, which brought together more than 2,050 to send people, and that moment he made the famous speech, "I have a dream. Today, my friend, I have my dream. Today, my friends, who despite the difficulties and frustration of the moment, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. It was a dream that in the day when this nation rises and lives the true meaning of the orange, we consider these truths to be evident by change selves, by men who are equal. I have a dream that one day in the red mountains of Georgia, the trading of ancient slaves and the trading in ancient slaves can be heard at the fraternity table. I have a dream that one day our state of Mississippi, a desert state, suffocated by the hurt of injustice and oppression, will be transformed into the maximum number of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 young children live on a day in a nation where they will not be judged on the color of their skin, but on the equality of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that is one day in the state of Alabama, with its evil racist lips that rule words of refusal be transformed into a situation where little black boys and black girls can hold hands with other boys, white girls waking together slide by slide like siblings.